Hi guys, everyone. My name is Nilesh. I'm working as the alumni relations manager with BridgeLabz. Okay, we have with us today Praveen Kumar from Tamil Nadu. Praveen here has completed the 100% job guarantee program with BridgeLabz and now is placed with Starberry.tv as a web developer. So, hello Praveen, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Praveen, thank you for coming online with us today
Yep,
and
yep.
sharing your experience, agreeing to sharing your experience with the viewers. Okay, Praveen, would you like to tell us a few things about yourself?
You yourself. Yeah, myself. You previously told your name. Yeah, I am myself. I am Praveen Kumar. Basically, I'm a mechanical graduate. After completing my studies, almost 2.5 years, I was worked in core branch. Then I have planned to switch to IT. So on the time, my relations suggest to me to first of all complete the course. Then only will join the IT company. Means you will learn easily and you will easily catch up the codings. So then only I have, after a lot of searching in Google, a lot of searching in the Google, in the sense we have um, lot of institute I was searching. Yeah, on the time I have find out the BridgeLab. Yeah, most of the institute only conducting the theoretical only,
Okay,
means he will cover only the portion, not the project. But in BridgeLab, simultaneously theoretically and practically they were conducting. So then only I will choose for the BridgeLab for better understanding to me. So then only I will choose.
okay. So you were working with which company before joining BridgeLabs?
Yeah, before joining BridgeLab, I was working Triveni Earthmore Private Limited.
Hello, Praveen.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, audible. Yeah, Triveni Earthmovers Private Limited. It's a mining based company.
Okay, and there you were working as a
Working as a
okay,
maintenance department in the sense mechanical field.
okay. So you had done mechanical engineering,
Yeah,
and then you
yes.
were working as a mechanical engineer, and then after a couple of years you realized like your true calling is from to become a
Yeah,
developer. And
yes.
then when you try to switch, you had little bit obstacles because company directly don't hire without prior knowledge of coding, basic
The
coding,
coding and
right?
he expected the experience.
Okay, with experience also, yeah, right. So
Yes,
you need experience or else you need a degree with related to coding. So
yes.
tell us about growing up. What were your interests there? Did you always wanted to become a coder?
Mm, yeah, initially I have no idea about the IT. So after I almost yeah, practically I was working in the mechanical field. Then only I will understand, because the growth will be the different in the IT and mechanical field. In the sense, everything is available in Google. For example, IT vigilance means lot of tutorials available in Google. Compared to the mechanical field means core branch, we have spent lot of time to learning something, means we have spent lot of time. So IT is easily to learn, and most of the peoples are working. We have, in case a doubt means we'll contact with our colleagues. So it is better for me. So then only I will choose the IT after 2.5 years.
Okay. So and apart from this, not having a relevant background, did COVID or anything create another obstacles in your pursuing your dream career?
Yeah, I was facing because of most of the institute they were told you have directly come to the institute, then only we will teach. But in BridgeLab we conducted the remote location. In the means, now time we have corona situation, right, where the remote location is
Right.
better for me. So it is one of the best option for uh,
For people
mm,
who are distant, not close to the
yeah, yeah,
initially we had labs.
he have understand the current situation, he have handled to the smooth. So it is one of the best choice for me.
Okay. So now you're working as a what? Can you please brief us about your profile in Starberry.tv?
Yeah, Starberry, I'm a junior software developer in web development.
Okay,
In Starberry, basically, we are creating website for the real estate agents. Here we are using the Jamstack and Lamstack also we were using, but in the React means we will using working only the Jamstack. So in the Jamstack we will working the MERN in the sense of MongoDB, ExpressJS, React and Node. A MongoDB is a database, and ExpressJS we are using the backend data, and React we whatever the content we display in the front end we using the React. Node we will use to connect the server. We basically in the front end engineer we are working only the React JS. Yeah, other things we are working the different section. In the sense backend we are using the backend developer, and administration we are using the server. So basically in the company we are front end means front end we are only designing the web page, and we return the functionalities, we creating the website for dynamically. So
okay.
that things we are doing in Starbreeder.
So you've already started working on the project.
Yes, already since last March, March 14, I have joined the company. Uh, yeah, second we have joined in the project. The
Okay,
project name was Arun Estate. It's one of the real estate
so
agent. We will doing the project for that.
okay. So it's almost no, it's completed 2 months today
Yeah, 2 months almost completed.
working as a developer. So
Yes.
how has your experience been like? First working as a mechanical engineer and now switching to the IT field and working as a developer.
Yeah,
What is
totally.
the major difference you feel like?
Yeah,
Obviously, everything should be different, but
yeah.
how is your experience? The
Yeah, my
change, how do you like
experience.
it, and what is your
Yeah,
experience?
it was a totally difference in the sense, for example, we will mechanical sense, we will working on the field in the sense we are working in the open area, but in the IT in the sense
Right,
the atmosphere will totally difference in the sense we are working in the same cabin. So easily we can understanding the uh, project members and project also. We have any doubt means we will easily clarifying. So
right.
compared to the mechanical instance, we need a senior person means we will directly call the senior person first. We raise the mail, so then only
Okay,
we will in IT we will easily, in the sense we will working in the same cabin. So easily we can understanding. They will also understand. Yeah, he is a junior software engineer. He almost something 2 months experience. Oh, this much he will know. These are the things we will need to guide for that person. So like that way they will guiding.
right. So, how are your colleagues, your peers, and the company, what do you call the company culture, work culture? How is it in Starberry.tv?
Your culture is normal in the sense, a general shift 10:30 to 7:30,
Okay,
not the B shift, C shift, only the general shift for the developer. And other things, the
right,
testing will be time will be changed because the UK clients, so the time will be changed for the supporting. And development as usual, normal shift. So everybody we came to the office, so we will doing start the work and have some fun. We will take some break.
okay,
In the sense we are not continuously working only 2 hours working. We take 15 hours 15 minutes breaks, then we will work 2 hours, then we will take the lunch 1 hour, then we will take work 2 hours, then we will take 15 minutes breaks. So in the sense we will concentrate on the project easily. So
right.
our working is going good.
Okay. So you're enjoying the work.
Yeah, enjoying the work. In mechanical field
Good.
is,
It is very important, to enjoy what you do,
yeah,
in regards to carry on with it, for longer duration. Otherwise, if you get bored, like you must have experienced, how you felt when you were doing mechanical. Not that you hated it, that was your choice, but again, you had a, pull towards IT.
yeah,
So there is something missing when you don't, you're not in the right place. Now you must be feeling at home. Now you're doing your what you love. Okay, and you have got a good company which has good projects, and
Yes.
like you told me, like your colleagues and your bosses, everyone is good and very supportive, right? So
Yes.
that creates a overall different impact. You know, we can start taking questions from our audience.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
and if
Yeah.
they have any, so how was the transition from mechanical to IT? So we have a question from Rashmi. Rashmi wants to know. I believe you have already answered it, but again, how was the transition from mechanical to IT? So you can tell Rashmi about in with respect to the fields, specific fields.
Yeah, first of all, first believe yourself, be ready for the anyone, in the sense we will be ready for facing anything.
Right.
So yeah, initially I will also facing a lot of struggles, in the sense I before I joining the BridgeLabz, I will facing, yeah, I was facing a lot of interviews. In the interviews, a lot of questions. I was almost in interview I was continuously rejected. Yeah, on that time, yeah, I think we need to learn something, so then only we will crack the interview.
Okay,
mm,
but again, you know that is one part, but again, adapting to the new techniques and the studies, again you have to study, you have to start from scratch. Now that you are
yeah,
a mechanical engineer, you must have done like 3 4 years of like engineering, and then
yeah,
again when you joined a place, you started working, and in middle of it you realize like you want to join IT. So again you have to start from scratch.
yeah,
So when you join BridgeLabs, you must have gained that basic knowledge of coding in the
yeah,
boot camp itself, right? So
yes.
can you tell us about that experience, how it was?
Yeah, initially in the sense they are doing some coding. uh, I can see only the window. So initially I have nothing. So I have spent a lot of time to improve myself. Apart from the initial stage, I have spent a lot of time to learning. So yeah, I think we need to spend some time, means then only we will learn, sir, otherwise we will not learn. So we can what, in the sense we have recording that video of the session. So yeah, I have
Right,
repeated that work almost 10 times. I have repeated that work, then only I can understand, because I have a single bit of knowledge about the coding. So mechanical field is totally different. So then only I will choose, in the sense I have recording the video. So I have tried almost 10 20 times, so then only I will learn, in the sense I was step by step learning.
right. So you were giving assignments, and they were reviewed every week, right? So
Yeah.
whatever assignments you have to complete and then submit it to the mentors, and they will review it.
Yes. Yeah, assignment, in the sense whatever we are
And
learning theoretically.
you are getting a practical, yeah,
Yeah,
practical
practical,
knowledge.
then only we will understand. So these are the things we are learning theoretically, then only we will doing something, means we will learn. So these are the things we are learned, now we are doing in the project, then only we will comparing itself. So otherwise,
Right,
uh, we have conducted only theoretical, in the sense we have understanding, but you have apply the knowledge in practically, means you will stuck at a single point, means next point we will not go.
right. If you're stuck at one point, then
Yeah.
moving forward will be difficult for you.
Yes.
Right. So, guys, if you have any questions, as I am from non-IT, what are challenges we could face? There is one more question from Rashmi. Rashmi wants to know, as I am from non-IT, what are challenges we could face while learning, and how should we manage as we are working? As will please give a suggestion. Okay. So Rashmi basically is from a non-IT background, and she's working, and she wants to know what all challenges did you face, or maybe she could face if she's already coming from a non-IT background.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah. Basically, few months before, I also in the same situation on that time, because in the sense, yeah, in the bridge lab, same times the IT peoples are the IT engineers also conduct learning the same time with me, so they can easily understand the coding, in the sense whatever we are typing, they can continuously he can also doing the result. But non-IT peoples, they can only the watch, because the first time will we see the coding means we have to strucking. So what I can suggest means you have to spend times to learning something new in the sense we have to learn something new means we spend lot of time. So you can do that work repeatedly, then only we can uh, what in the sense we can also easily understanding the things.
Right.
Basically do hard work in the sense you have to spend lot of time to learn something new means you have to spend lot of time, so
Right.
then only you can
So
understand.
there is a saying, right? Like practice makes you perfect.
Yeah, practice make it
So,
perfect. It is the
right.
principle of the non-IT people. Yeah,
Right.
IT people basically he also studying the coding, so they can easily understand. Non-IT people practice make a man perfect in the sense this is the
Right.
principle of non-IT peoples.
Right. And Rashmi, you don't have to worry about it because 40% of our candidates are basically coming from non-IT field. So if you're even if you're coming from non-IT field, our program is designed in a way where you will get a lot of time to practice. Then there will be a problem solving session which is separate from the teaching session. So where you can clear your doubts and the mentors will be there, and it is a 2 hour session where you can join and clear your doubts if you have any. So means there has been ample number of people who are coming from non-IT background, and yet they are able to complete their task and join as a developer. So I hope, Rashmi, we have Praveen and I have answered your questions. If you still have any queries, you can definitely ask us in the chat room. We have another question from Aniruddha Kalamkar. Tell us about job opportunity and interview you have faced.
Yeah, interview. Yeah, after completing my course they can conducted the interview. He whatever we have done the project he have asking the basic questions only. Then
Okay.
about yourself, your first question is about yourself, then the basic question of the project, and some um, what are the tools you have used, they can ask. Because uh, related the companies, the tools they are using means they can easily adaptable the company switch environment. So that things they are asking. Yeah, that's all only.
Okay. Right. So you had a question. You had an interview round when you were mapped with Starberry.tv.
Yeah, Starbreeze.
Okay.
Yeah.
So some companies do have this protocol. Taking a basic interview round.
Yes.
But you are mapped before in our program. It is a 16 weeks program wherein after 12 weeks itself you are mapped and then you are put into customs. In customs, you are
Yes.
taught about the profile which you are going to join in your new company. For example, if Praveen is going to join in Starberry.tv as a junior developer in working as a web developer. Okay, so he will be prepared in that last 4 weeks. He will be prepared specifically for his new role, wherein he will be ready when he joins the company. He will be ready from day one. Basically, in for certain companies, there is no interview scheduled. Interview is not scheduled, and the companies only check your review marks because every weekend, every once in a week, we have a review process where every candidate is reviewed on the performance. Okay, so companies only check the review score and they hire you without an interview.
Yeah, the same thing happening also the company. Because yearly once
Right,
the yearly once they can increase the pay scale means they can test your knowledge, then only
right,
increase the pay scale. It's otherwise uh, mutual benefit, a
right.
mutual.
So we have another question from Rashmi. How did
Yeah,
you catch up with your colleagues' speed in coding?
yeah,
Very
coding.
interesting.
Yeah, best example in the sense my manager also a mechanical engineer.
Oh, right.
Yeah, 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 he
Okay.
can. Yeah, he can also told the story. Yeah, nowadays everything is available in Google. Yeah, before 20 years, nothing is there. They can
Nothing
self
was right.
learning. Yeah, they can self learning. So he told I am the best example for you. Yeah, before 20 years, nothing is available. After 20 years, you are the best example. Everything is available. You, you, you can must know the tools and techniques. In the sense, some things you don't know means you can search in the Google. Everything is available in the Google. How to use that? For example, you are searching some syntax in the Google means how to use that syntax for our project. In the sense, our situation, how to handle that
Right.
tools. So that things in the sense you have to mm, must understand the basics confidently, then only you can move for the next.
Right. And means as as I can understand, like there is means from day one you can't compete with your colleagues who have already been doing coding or who have come from a IT background, doing computer science,
Yeah,
software
in my
engineering. So, but gradually, it depends upon you how much input you give. Okay, how much you know hard work do you put into your in your profile to gain that knowledge and match up to your colleagues. People
yes,
who are already into the team working there as a coder from 1 or 2 years, they will definitely have much better knowledge and experience because of the experience in the field. But you can always match up to them gradually, not from day one, but you will come see yourself, going down the lane, 3 months, 4 months, you will have certain match at least 50% to their speed,
yeah,
right? So now
yes,
2 months you are working, you must have seen your improvement. In 2 months you must have seen you have already gained a lot of knowledge,
yes.
right?
A in our project, manager will understand. In the sense, a 2 years experienced person, the same job doing within 5 minutes, but a 2 months
Okay,
a 2 months experienced person, he will take some time means he will complete the work in within half an hour. So manager assign the work, like in the sense we will working, not give the big work. You will give some small work, then only we will understand to move forward, then only we will give the big work.
right.
Instantly they will not give the big work.
Not give
They,
them. They will
yeah,
also prepare and test your
yeah,
skills and how much how
yes,
quickly you adapt to it. Okay, how quick learner you are. So accordingly, they will give you bigger tasks slowly,
yes,
not immediately. Okay. So
yeah,
that
they
means
will
I
also
hope we
guiding.
have right and with
Yes,
guidance. Yeah.
yes,
Yes. So I believe I hope Rashmi we have answered your question. Okay, we have another question from Sangeeta Marimutu. Sangeeta says like I am a IC student. Uh, I choose my option score and IT field. I choose my option score and IT field.
yeah. Sangeeta is a easy student. I choose my
How
option
do
score.
I mean? She wants to know how I join web developer. How does she become a web developer?
A web developer, you must know the HTML, CSS, JavaScript. First, you
Right,
will confident in the basics. Then only you move to the advanced level. In the sense, whatever in the interview web development, he will asking only the basic questions. In the sense, he will check whether the person the basic will be strong or not. That only they will
right,
expect.
right. So you can, Sangeeta, if you can join the BridgeLabz course, as I already mentioned. Most of our, 40% of our candidates are coming from non-IT background, same as you. So you are doing electronics and communication engineering, right? So and you're in final year. But once you have completed your, engineering, and if you want to get into IT sector, you can join BridgeLabz, wherein you will be given a, in from starting from boot camp, you will be prepared for the coding work. And it is a 16-week program. If I can share you a form and you can fill the form, and someone from the BridgeLabz will get in touch with you, one of our counselors, and then they can explain you the whole process. So here is the form. Okay. Sangeeta also wants to know, sir, give me some smart tips to clear interview questions. Uh, uh, Smart tips to improve my ability.
Interview in the sense you must, you need
She
to
wants to
repeat.
know basically, tips to clear interviews for IT, specifically to become a developer.
Developer, yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah, basically whatever the company first round, yeah, there will be the four round. In the sense, first round we will check only the basic questions. Yeah, then only we will get second round, we will give the mock test. In the sense, whatever you learn you will up. For example, in our company interview selection process, first round is the basic round. Basic round, in the sense, first round we will check only the basic understanding. If for example we will take the web development, in the sense, we will must need to know the HTML, CSS and JavaScript. First we will asking the basic question of the HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Second round will be the mock test. In the sense, yeah, yeah, we give the 4 hours and we will give the template for the demo project. How we apply the knowledge for that project, we can understand. In the sense, we give the 4 hours time for the demo project. We complete. On the sense, we will share the github link, then we will testing that project. Then only we will understand. In the sense, what are the things he will know, what are the things he will apply in that project. So then third round will be the basic HR questions. Interview,
Okay,
can only understand, need expert the basics. And one of the thing is, this person is uh, suitable for our company or not.
right.
He will
So one is
also.
your attitude, second is your skill, right?
Yes,
So one is your attitude. How means they will obviously ask you questions, to know your attitude towards
yes,
work. And secondly is your skills. Like they will give you some practical questions, or something to solve or make, do in coding. And when you solve this up, you will be rated on that, upon that.
yes,
So yes, means talking smartly is necessary, but again, skills are equally important in coding field. The reason being, you are means you have to work on a, to create something, and how fast you can do it and how efficiently you work is also important. Okay, and so we have another question from Sangeeta. Sangeeta is wants to ask, like, from core and IT, which field is better?
which field is better.
Right,
Yeah, yeah, front end is easily to understand for non-IT peoples. So I can suggest, first you will move to the front end developer. Then you can stable. In the sense, you have to work at least 2 years, then only you will understand the background of the web development. Web development, in
right,
the sense, we can easily understand the front end. So then only we will move to the back end. In the sense, after 3 years we will work in the back end, then we will the full stack developer.
right.
Yes,
Right. So, during the BridgeLabz fellowship program, means I would like to add, like the program also assigns you tasks, and they give you particular task, and then going forward in the program, you are assigned to, either backend or front end development, right?
yeah, both are I have doing.
Both are
Initial,
both are
yeah,
there,
both are. Yeah, initially I started the back end, finally I have the done with front end.
right? So, depending upon it, you can, you are assigned to either backend or front end
Yes,
developer.
yeah, based upon the
Uh,
company requirement.
right. Also the
Yes,
company requirement, which yeah, it is decided.
yeah,
So,
you always,
Rashmi,
you
yes,
always be
please.
ready to work with the back end and front end.
Both, right. And
Yes,
once you start with one, you automatically start gaining knowledge of the other part. Okay, if you start
yes,
working with backend, you'll gain knowledge of front end as well once you start working.
yes,
So that gradually happens. Rashmi wants to know, okay, Rashmi wants to know, can you tell us something about Angular?
yeah. Yeah, Angular comes under the lamp stack. Lamp stack, in the sense, yeah, Jamstack is now the advanced stack. In the sense, we have Jamstack, and say we are using the React. In lamp stack we using the Angular. Yeah, I not much more knowledge about the Angular. Angular is one of the best language to learning the front end for. Lamp stack is comes under the Angular is comes under the lamp stack. So
Okay,
in our company, most of the in the sense, senior people are working in the lamp stack. In the sense, they are working in the Angular. Yeah, Angular is also a front end part. Like, yeah, Angular is comes under the lamp stack. In the sense, as I told, like, React is a jam stack. In the sense, MERN, MongoDB, Express.js, React. React is the front end. The same as the LAMP stack also means the Angular is using for the front end.
Okay. So have you worked or your colleagues like they work on Angular? So do you discuss? Have you discussed about Angular with your colleagues anytime?
Mm, no,
Okay.
no. In the sense, yeah, in our team, most of the persons are working now. Move to the Jam stack. A LAMP stack is the
Right.
previous stack. So now company will upgrade the version. So everyone move on the Jam stack. So we will not go the previous version. So
Okay.
yeah, based upon the company stack will be changed, right? Because the
Right.
project
Right.
fund, your project fund
Yeah.
based up.
Depending upon your profile.
Yeah.
Right. So we also have people who are working on Angular and MERN stack. Okay, and .NET. So it also depends upon the company requirement.
Yes, company requirement. Yeah,
Right.
based upon the project.
Right. And the project will be
Yes.
assigned. And means I have spoken to few alumni, BridgeLabz alumni. They were later on given certifications. Means they were asked to do certifications from by the employer, which was also free. But that is means when you once you join a company, there are a lot of certifications which you can avail from the company itself, which are completely free for you, which is an added benefit, right?
Yes.
So Rashmi has another question. Completing assignments on time is difficult as a person from non-IT need to understand every line of code. Does this actually affect our review and mapping?
Mm, yeah, in case you doubt means the mentor will guiding
Right,
mentor will guiding and we also doubt session, right?
right.
So they will clarifying easily. So you don't fear about that.
Right. And the program is also designed in a way, it is more of a problem solving session along with,
Yes.
assignments. So it is designed in a way that not everyone who is coming from IT background. So it is designed to, adapt, and educate taking in consideration the non-IT people also. So when once people who is coming from a non-CS background and when he joins, it shouldn't be hard on him to get along with the program and match with his colleagues.
Yes.
So I don't think it is a problem. And if there is a problem, like even if you are slow, then mentors are always there to help you.
Your mentor
So
will always monitoring.
right,
Yes.
right,
They will
and
they will they will also
right,
guiding to you.
right. So, do you have any other questions, guys? You guys, I request you to fill this form, okay? And someone from our team, counselor team, will get in touch with you. So, do you have any questions? Any more questions, Rashmi? I hope we have answered your questions. Any more questions, guys? Rashmi wants to know if Spring Boot is it easy?
Mm, yeah, Spring Boot is also easy in the sense you can understand first. So in the sense, yeah, I'm repeating. First, you will strong in the basics. Yeah, Spring Boot
Right.
is the advance. So
So you basically you have to start with the boot camp where you are given with basic coding.
yeah, they will
Uh,
starting only the basics. Basic
right.
in the sense they will start at the
So
basic terminal.
it is like a four weeks program, right,
Yes,
Praveen?
for yeah 4 weeks program.
And after that, can you help us with your program, like how starting from the boot camp, the
Yeah, boot
schedule
camp.
which was followed for you for your batch.
In my batch, yeah, around 4 weeks they were conducted the boot camp. Boot camp in the sense they will start only doing the basic terminal commands and basic functionalities in the sense for loop, while loop, that thing we are doing. Then we have move on the fellowship. It will around 1.5 month. They will conducted the Java. The same thing. Every Friday we have a review, and we have the assignment doing. So we
Okay.
have match up the knowledge for theoretical and practically easily. We have any doubt means we'll call the mentor at any time. They will always supporting for any time. Most of the times, I was attending the doubt clearing session. Here will also the repeating the concept they can easily understand. After the fellowship program, we move to the custom fellowship means they will conduct the React for me. React they will start it from the basic in the sense first we'll starting the HTML CSS, then we'll move on the JavaScript, then I will do the one demo project. So then only I will understand. So these are the things I have learned theoretically. These are the things I will do the practically.
Practical.
I have
Right.
actually match up the knowledge theoretically and practically.
Right. Right. So, Rashmi, the point is like whichever stack tech stack you are assigned to, you are given ample time and ample theoretical and practical knowledge for you to understand that tech stack. So even Spring Boot shouldn't be a problem. Anybody else? Anybody else has any questions? Santosh, Archana, Sarvanan, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask here. And as this session will be winding up the session in few minutes. If I join BridgeLabz, will I receive certificate for learning technologies in this program for like Java certificate and Spring Boot certificate, etc. So, Praveen, should I answer this?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Rashmi, we don't provide a certificate, but we give you a job directly. Okay, and at the end of the day, the certificate is only useful, mostly useful for you to procure a job. And the way we work, we will be giving you a job directly, and it is a 100% placement program. So, any other questions?
In my batch started, I was asking a lot of questions.
So you had also attended such webinar before joining.
Yes.
Okay. So this webinar this was stopped for a while. Then again, when I joined this company, I started with this program. But this is a great way of clearing doubts, because
Yes.
you must have experienced, Praveen, right, where before when you decided of joining this program, you must have multiple doubts in your head yourself, right? So we try to clear many such doubts through this webinar to our viewers. Guys, if you have any questions, please feel free, to write in the chat box. Rashmi wants to know, when did you join BridgeLabz and when did you get placed? Can you just tell us the timeline?
Mm, yeah, around I think I have joined November. I have placed in March. March in the sense I have Feb last I have placed, but I have joined in the company mid of the
March.
March.
Okay. Uh, Good afternoon, Adnan. We have a question from Adnan. Sir, which domain you got placed in?
Which
So Adnan
domain?
wants to know which domain you are placed in, basically your designation or profile.
A domain in the sense I placed in the development role. I am a front-end developer as a joined in junior software development developer.
Okay. So I hope Adnan we have answered. Question. You have any other questions? Please feel free to ask. Any more questions, guys? So I don't think so. We are getting any more questions. But thank you so much, everyone, for joining the session and interacting with us. And we are very happy to, answer to all your questions. Uh, Praveen, I think we can conclude the session.
Yeah.
I really, yes, we really appreciate your time
Yeah. Thank
and
you.
the energy you have given to this, 1 hour session. Okay, and I hope in future also if you can join us, because we are conducting every weekend this session.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
hopefully we will try to get your mentor along with you in future, so you can interact and you can also see your mentor again.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
this is what we are planning to do with mentors again going forward. The alumni, the mentor, two of you can start this session. I guess we have
No.
a
No. No.
question.
No bond. No bond.
No bond. Okay.
No bond.
Rashmi wants to know there is a bond of like 1 or 2 years. There is no bond.
No. No.
No, 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 Rashmi. There is no bond as such. So, okay, I think we have answered your question, Rashmi. I hope, okay, all our answers were as per your expectations. And thank you for, asking questions because maybe the other viewers also had similar queries, but through your questions, they got your answers. We are really glad to answer your questions. So yes, Praveen, I think we can end the session. And thank you
Yeah.
very much. Thank you again. Thank you
Yeah. Thank
everyone
you.
again.